Welcome to Integrity Inspire, your daily dose of inspiration and motivation, featuring the bright and talented members of the Integrity Marketing Group family. Now, here's your host, Integrity co-founder and CEO, Brian W. Adams.
Hey, thank you guys so much for joining today's Inspire podcast. We've been just every other day almost having another Inspire podcast, which has been just an incredibly fun process for all of us to come together, share ideas, and tell about the new partners that continue to join the Integrity family. And today we have another exciting announcement. We're adding another amazing partner to the Integrity family. And today I'm incredibly proud and honored to announce that J.D. Mullens has joined the Integrity family. As part of this partnership, Dalton Mullens, president of J.D. Mullens, will become a managing partner here at Integrity, and Joshua Mullens will also become a partner here at Integrity as well. And J.D. Mullens is based in Glen St. Mary, Florida, and has built this amazing, very impressive call center that is focused on serving the needs of Americans across the United States. And they've really, I believe, cracked the code on serving families through the Affordable Care Act and some of the under 65 markets that we serve. And what they've built is truly, truly remarkable. And it's my honor now to welcome Joshua and Dalton to the Integrity family, guys. Congratulations. We're super excited to have you on board here, guys.
Thank you so much. We're super excited to be on board and just look forward to everything that this partnership's going to bring.
Well, look, it is exciting to have you guys here. And Dalton, look, we're super excited to hear your story. And, we know getting started in business can be a difficult thing. It's a tough thing to ever start up a business. But, especially doing that at a young age. Tell us a little bit how you got started in business and how you started this incredible business, and then where you guys are now.
Thank you, Brian. As you know, my father is Joshua Mullens. He started with insurance in about 1997. He then later found this agency in 2006. And throughout the years, watching his success really drew my interest into the insurance at an early age. In fact, I actually read the Florida State Insurance book when I was only 11 years old. And it was just, something I took an interest into and had it laying around the house. And one day I just opened it up and started reading into it. My senior year was actually when I started insurance. This is my senior year in high school. I quickly started learning the ropes of ACA. And I realized that, being on the East Coast, I could really maximize my work by expanding out into different states. And that's where it really began of, leading into different states across the U.S. to, help serve. This year, I actually did over 1,100 enrollments, which was more than any of the other agents that we had at the time. And this was my first year in the insurance business, and doing 1,100 was, really surprising, especially when you count in the fact that I was still going to school. I was in a work release program at school to where I would go to school and then get out early to work. Just really, putting in the hours to, build something there.
Well, we were just talking about this, and in college, I didn't watch a lot of TV. I didn't watch Friends. I didn't watch Seinfeld. If you were selling 1,100 policies, you didn't watch a lot of TV either, bro.
No, I still don't watch a lot of TV. It's never really been something that I've really spent a lot of time on. If I have free time, I like to spend it outside doing, something productive. But after doing those 1,100 enrollments, I really, veered into the management side of things in the following years. That's where my love for the career really began to grow. Throughout the years, I began to build personal relationships with the agents to connect with them, and seeing them achieve their goals really, motivated me. And I've actually said in the past that their success has become my motivation to keep going. The success of my employees and my agents, seeing someone's life that change for the better really influences you. I really believe that loyalty comes with success. I've said it time and time again throughout the years. Once you see an agent grow, they really become loyal to where they're at. They like the atmosphere and the people, and you have that family relationship, and it really seems that Integrity tries to keep that family relationship as well.
Well, yeah, look, I mean, I think there's a lot to be said for that. And really, you know, we've got these core values at Integrity, and, yeah, one, certainly integrity, one, family, and the family atmosphere that you guys bring, and then certainly service. And I don't think that there's a better industry in profession. I mean, this is really a profession where we're able to serve others and help them grow. And I think that there's not anything more rewarding personally than helping people reach their true potential and helping them succeed. And I think that one of the great things about this profession that we're in is there's no ceiling. I mean, there's no cap on what you can accomplish, and there's no limit to what you can do. And so it's one of the things I just am so excited about partnering with people like you and y'all's team, just because there's just this opportunity to come together and serve even more people. And look, Joshua, you have to be so proud. You have to be so proud of what you guys have built and really getting in the business and having your son following the business. What do you think's been the secret to y'all's success there?
Well, you know, Brian, you and Dalton both kind of already touched on it. And I guess I was pretty fortunate 25, 26 years ago when I started my insurance career. You know, I had a mentor that really taught me some core values that have stuck with me through the years. And, you know, one of the things that I was taught early on was that, you know, a successful relationship between yourself and agents and other people in the industry that you work with is all about people feeling cared about and feeling appreciated. And, you know, one of the things that he told me early on, and it stuck in the back of my brain all these years, is when you hire somebody to, you know, you bring an agent on to work with you, you want to bring somebody on that you would want to have at your house Sunday afternoon for a barbecue. You know, because if you're willing to have them over on Sunday for a barbecue and spend time with them, then that means you like them and you care for them. And if you like somebody, you care for them, you're willing to put more energy and effort into their success. And I think what we found is just most people will reciprocate that. So that the more that you put into someone in helping them succeed, the more loyalty and the more that they want to succeed. You know, quick little side story, you know, one of our agents that come to work with us, she's one of our top producers now. Matter of fact, I think she finished this year number 2, over 1,100 enrollments, I believe. But, you know, when we first brought her on board, I really thought that I was going to have to let her go because she just couldn't quite seem to catch on to the flow of things. She took a really long time with clients on the phone compared to everybody else. She was, you know, kind of slow on the phone. But man, was she devoted. You know, she was, you know, always early, stayed late, worked through breaks and everything. And so we just kept plugging away and helping her. And, you know, it took a little time to get her there, but she went from, you know, being someone that I was debating on whether to let go to being one of our top producing agents now year in and year out. And it all goes back to, you know, the relationship that Dalton and her and myself and her had to develop. And one of the key aspects, I think, with us is, you know, we kind of went with a little bit of a different philosophy than most agencies. You know, a lot of agencies out there, they're just, you know, trying to find agents left and right and give them contracts and get as many agents as they can get and hope that they get a couple of applications from each agent. And we kind of went the polar opposite of that. We like to bring people in some type of administrative type position, get to know them, let them get to know us, and kind of see what, you know, what kind of cloth they're made out of, so to speak. Do they show up on time? You know, do they walk at the bell or do they stay late? Are they willing to pitch in and help, you know, when something extra needs to be done around the office? And then, you know, when the people demonstrate that they have the potential to become, you know, a top producing agent with us, then we take them and, you know, we get them licensed and we kind of bring them up through the ranks, so to speak. As most of y'all in here know, I like to farm. So it's a lot like farming, you know, that if you take that seed and you plant it in the ground and you water it and you fertilize it and you take care of it, you know, you can grow it into a plant that will yield you a nice harvest. But if you just throw a seed out there in your backyard in the grass, you don't clear any soil, don't fertilize it, don't water it, there's a good chance you won't get any fruit from it. And that's kind of how we base our philosophy with, you know, our agencies and our agents and things of that. And I think that's a big result that shows in our results as far as the number of enrollments that our agents do. You know, our agents produce much, much higher membership enrollments per agent than most other agencies out there. I'm not bragging, but I would almost put our per agent numbers for ACA enrollments up against any other agency out there. Kind of an example, I know, Dalton had taken a couple of the agents to lunch the other day, and, they were talking about how they had run into another agent who was talking about how they had done 3 enrollments one day last week. They'd helped 3 people get signed up and get healthcare coverage. And our agents kind of looked at them and was like, really, 3? I did 20 yesterday. And that's not uncommon, in our office for people to do 20 plus enrollments in a day. So, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that we figured out how to keep them focused and keep them looking in the right direction. There's such a short period of time to enroll people that you really can't deal with having a whole lot of other distractions. My granddaddy used to say, you can be a little bit good at several things, or you can be great at one thing, but it's really hard to be great at a lot of things. And that's kind of the philosophy that we've taken at our agency.
Man, I love everything you just said. I mean, I think if you invest in people, it's one of the best investments you can ever make. That's one of the reasons we decided to become employee owned, and we think that that's the best investment we could ever make, and just the opportunity for everybody to share in those results. And then really that agrarian model for business where you've got to prepare the soil, you've got to plant the seed, you've got to nurture it, you got to water it, you got to fertilize it, you got to harvest it at the right time, and really making sure that that if you take care of that crop, it can create just an incredibly bountiful harvest. There's so much truth that you can learn in kind of that natural order of things that we talk about a lot here. That's why I think we've connected so well here. What are you most excited about joining here at Integrity?
Go ahead, Dalton.
Yeah, so we really value the family style relationship that Integrity builds with everyone. Clearly, that's one of our very important core values. But to add to that, there's a lot of different reasons, but it's mainly the growth. We see the potential that we can have with Integrity. I've said it a few times now across the board. The fact that Integrity has really took all the outsourcing of what it takes to run an agency, and it's kind of got a little niche of it all together, really gives you more potential to grow, because you don't have to think, who am I going to outsource for this and who I'm going to outsource for that. It gives you more time to focus on getting back to the clients and helping them further with their plans. With that, we're definitely looking forward to looking into Medicare. Medicare has been something that we've talked about in the past, but we didn't have enough of a background to step off in it. And, Integrity has really took the Medicare world to a different place. So we're definitely looking at how that can benefit our clients, once they're moving away from the ACA in their older years. And then, the technology and the innovation team is amazing. I'm already seeing so far with the integration that there's so many little steps that you don't think about, that having all the different branches of Integrity, having a department that handles this, and you have multiple people to reach out to take care of that one need is, pretty great. I know, for example, in our agency, it's kind of been one person may have multiple responsibilities, versus with Integrity, it's like I can call someone, the next thing you know, I have a team of 5 to 10 people assisting with a matter that needs to be handled.
Yeah, that's part of a lot of what we've tried to do here, is try to take off the burden off of business so that you can focus on really creating value in other areas. And so that's what we're super excited about. Now, Joshua, I know you spend a lot of time on the farm, and that's a big part of what you're passionate about. Dalton, you said you spend a lot of time outside. What do you like to do, man?
I'm actually married, and we have 2 little girls, a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old, and we're not really for being inside. If my wife, she stays busy with work, and then the kids, between activities and school, they stay pretty busy. So we have free time. We like to just sit it outdoors, and pretty much just doing anything to get away from reality and just spend one-on-one time, not really be disturbed by the outside world, whether it's fishing or going out on the boat, or we have a side-by-side that we like to ride around and take places. Just anything outdoors to disconnect for a little bit.
Man, I can relate to that. I got 2 little boys, and it's the most fun thing. I'd rather spend time with them than anybody in the world. And if yours are 2 and 5, man, those are some fun ages, dude. it just gets better, that's for sure. And then, Joshua, you said you guys have a farm. What do you try to farm out at your farm?
Yeah, so mostly we do cattle. We do a little small garden for the family. You know, we just finished digging a 6-acre, I thought it was a pond, but I guess I got corrected me. By definition, I guess it's actually a lake. I guess the difference between a pond and a lake has to do with the depth of the water, not the diameter of the water body itself. So we just finished digging
what's the difference? So how deep do you have to go to make it a lake?
Technically, if the majority of the water is more than 10 foot deep, then it's considered a lake. And if the majority of the water is less than 10 foot, it's considered a pond. I guess it has to do with whether or not the sunlight can reach the bottom of the body of water. I didn't know. I thought, in my mind, I always thought that if it wasn't naturally fed by some type of water source, it was a pond. And if it was, fed by a spring or something, it was a lake. But we just dug a 6-acre lake. So we're in the process of starting to stock it with fish. So there'll be a little fishing going on and, just a small orchard with some fruit and nut trees. But cattle's mostly what we deal with.
That's awesome. I would encourage you to go big on the fish, man. Make it as fun as you can with this 2- and 5-year-old little girl. Get them, learning fast. That's exciting stuff. Well, I know, you guys have so much in common with Ryan Kimball, and he had asked to be the first one to hop on and congratulate you here today. And I know he's a farmer. He loves. You got great kids. He's a family man. So, Ryan, I can see why you guys hit it off so well. So I wanted you to be the first to say congrats.
No, thanks, Brian. Gentlemen, congratulations on today. I think it's great for all the partners and everybody on the phone to kind of hear your all story. And, Brian, the way I would describe what Joshua and Dalton have created, I mean, it's really one of one in the underage 65 space. For a lot of folks on the call, we all remember how hard ACA was when it first came out several years ago. And what you guys have been able to develop and build has been incredible. And to be in a position where you can serve, just literally thousands and thousands of Americans on, a tough, hard, and sometimes ununderstandable situation of trying to get healthcare or get healthcare coverage, has put you guys in this unique space. And I am super proud, one, to be in a position to call you guys partners, but then two, to kind of have you guys, at our big barbecue, as you described, Joshua, like we're all together in this. And I'm just so excited. So congratulations for me. You guys know what you've created. I'm glad now everybody has a chance to see that I've been working with for so long. So congratulations, guys.
Thank you so much, Ryan.
Thank you, Ryan.
Well, Ryan, you're the best, man. Always appreciate you jumping on. And Dalton and Joshua, guys, we could not be more excited to be your partner. We're going to have a lot of fun. I've gotten texts from a lot of our partners. One of them, Galen Hendricks, just said, I can't wait to help these guys in different areas. And Johnny White Barbo just said, man, these guys are going to kill it in the Medicare space. There's just so much fun that we can, have together, and a lot of people we can serve together. So we're going to be announcing this tomorrow. We're going to get this announcement out. Everybody make sure you like and share that. And then, more than anything, it's exciting to come together and see what we can accomplish. And as we talked about earlier, how many more people we can serve overall. So congratulations again, guys. Thanks for trusting us to be your partner. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys.
Thank you so much, man. We're looking forward to the future.
It's going to be
Thank
fun.
you, Brian.
Hey, everybody. I hope that you all have an incredible week. There's so much exciting things that's happening, so many exciting things happening here in Integrity, and we're just getting started, and can't wait to be with all of you guys in person at some point. But as we're working hard at this point together, man, I just want to tell you, congratulations on all your success. Keep referring people, keep telling this integrity story, and more than anything, keep serving others. Love you guys. God bless you, and have a great day today. Take care.